Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to a Christmas video. Today we're going to be playing SaGa Frontier 2, Amelia in particular. So, a whole bunch of people that I know put Christmas videos up, and I have done so in the past. But they put Christmas videos up because Christmas is the day where nobody posts anything, right? You get done and you spend time with your family, and 3 o'clock in the afternoon rolls around, the gifts are open, everybody's done, and you're just kind of sitting there bored. There's nothing on like on the internet that's like nobody's updating. So they post longer videos to give, people things to watch. And it's a pretty good tradition. And I got to thinking, I'm going to post one this year because I haven't posted as much as I wanted to this year. I haven't been able. Mostly because I haven't been able to do the preparation work that I like to do when I prepare a game. But, I mean, I'm not going to get into the excuses because I've got a million of them. But the gist of it is that I really wanted to post a video. And SaGa Frontier is the first game I put on my channel way back in 2008. It's an LP that I've been meaning to redo, especially since Remastered is out. And I still might redo, and I'm still probably going to redo it at some point with this version. But I have still kind of in the planning out stages of that. So to kind of tide myself out on it, I decided to do kind of a Battle Rank 1 run of Amelia. So this is the remastered version of the game. There's a lot of updated stuff in it. You can see the character models are updated. Amelia herself has got kind of the fashionably tousled hair. The backgrounds have all been, I think they were all AI upscaled and then retouched up. They did a pretty good job with that. The text is slightly different, but it's 99% the same. They change a word here or there. For example, there's a line later on where Lisa calls herself, people think she's bitchy, and they change that line. It's a different one. Or they say that the warden of Trinity Base is a real horn dog. And in this version, they call him a womanizer. So, just a word here. It's very minute, pointless changes, but, So, just 99% the same. They did add some stuff. So, they added the three biggest features I would say they added is they added a thing that lists your current objective. They added a thing that so it's really impossible to get lost in this version, right? They added a help menu that it doesn't super go into the mechanics in the help here, but this right here, this adventuring primer, race info, attributes, all that, it gives you just enough information to get started in the game. So none of this information was presented to you in the original game at all. Some of it might be in the, I'm trying to think if it was in the instruction manual. I don't think it was. I'll have to get my copy of SaGa Frontier out and look at the instruction manual to know for sure, but it's down there in a box. I don't want to do that. But they go through, they tell you what all the this information is not 100% correct, but it's not incorrect as well. So there's they leave some information out, but they do give you enough to kind of know what's going on. And then of course there is the fast forward, which allows you to go zoom. And you can run away from battles. There's some other stuff. Marking entrances and exits is also pretty big. But the ability to run from battles is how we're going to basically do this run through in a timely manner. I'm not necessarily speed running the game, but I'm kind of speed running the game. I'm not like a professional speedrunner at this, but I have a vague understanding of how the route works and the mechanics that allow the route to work. Like, to work. And I am doing this mostly from memory. So, we're going to see how this... And I have done this run before. I did it once or twice. Again, because I have wanted to like update my LP for this. So, I have done some preparatory work over the last year and a half or so, however long it's been since this game came out. Don't want to run into the lasers here. So yeah, like, this is work I have done, and so I have successfully completed a Battle Rank 1 run of this. I think that low battle rank runs of SaGa Frontier are lots of fun because you have to kind of scrape the bottom of the barrel like to get the damage to kill the bosses. The only saving grace, so the way bosses work in this game is every boss has a set amount of hit points. So let's say the final boss of this scenario has 25,000 hit points, and it's multiplied based on the number of your battle rank. You might notice, by the way, that they have changed the name of some of the moves. So double slash is now double vertical. Air throw is now tumble. Yeah, tumble. I really don't want her to spark anything. I want them to combo. Although, that did about as much as a combo was going to do. There we go. That's a change they made. So in the original PlayStation 1 version, it would have just said level 2 combo. Now it says, it like throws the name of all the moves in there. That was called Heaven and Hell in the original. So the reason I'm having Amelia defend is so that she doesn't go in the middle of their turn. Because for a combo to happen, it has to... first of all, it just doesn't always happen. But second of all, the way moves work is they each one sends a specific kind of signal, and they accept a kind of signal. So, for example, air throw sends a signal that is compatible with double slash. So, for that to combo, it has to be tumble, then double vertical. And nobody else can be in the middle. So that's why I'm had Amelia defend there. So she doesn't break their combo. I'm not going to like go into like a super deep dive of the mechanics of this game, because we're not going to be interfacing with most of them. And truthfully, even when I play the game, I don't really like to... It's weird to say this, but I don't generally interface with the deep dive mechanics of this game, even during a normal playthrough, because, in my opinion, the simplest, most reliable ways of doing damage are the best. So, for example, for humans, I generally don't use martial arts or swords. I generally use guns, because of the way guns teach you skills. Guns also combo super well with a lot of the other movesets. And yeah. Over the last few years, I kind of came to appreciate as I kind of experimented with like fighting the bosses earlier and earlier and earlier, like what's the earliest you can fight a boss, right, and comfortably beat them. So like originally I would be like, man, you gotta have like 700 hit points, you gotta be like this, this, and this. But like as I've kind of gone on, no. But I've kind of come to really appreciate mystics, for example. Mystics are generally something that you can use without a lot of setup. So we're just going to defend here. You don't actually have to shoot this. Yeah, I'm going to pick up this money bag over here. And we're just going to run from any battles that I end up getting caught up in. Because I want to be as far down in battle rank 1 as possible. No, you're fine. I do want to put armor on you. I forgot to do that. This hand bazooka on. One of the things I really love about this version of the game is these high def art slides. So they were real blurry in the original version of the game, and they're not in this one. And for example, there you can see like there was the nice Annie's actually sticking her tongue out, and that's like not a detail I ever noticed before. I want to talk to him to get the campaign fund, and then. So, two things trigger the next mission. One is, I think, leaving Kurong does it, and then coming back and talking to him. You might have to... I think it's just leaving Kurong and coming back. Or going in and doing some gun training. This right here demonstrates the slightly toxic relationship that Amelia has with her boss. I'm just going to wait calmly in line here. We're going to do the martial arts. And by martial arts, I'm going to shoot a bazooka at this man. In natural Kawazu fashion, I cast gun, prepare to meet your maker. No, unfortunately, I don't have enough hit points to really survive anything. Amelia, in particular, starts out pretty weak if you pick her as your first character. I think if you recruit her in any of the other ones, she starts with like 120 hit points, but here she starts at 60. I guess to kind of showcase the fact that she has what was I gonna say? that she has actually had training in the other scenarios, and then she's kind of a fresh face in her own. I do want to come up here and grab this Sanctuary Stone. Grab this. I'll grab this sword because it doesn't particularly matter, but yeah, that's fine. Total shot. And tumble. Heaven and Hell, or Heaven and Earth, is a pretty good ability that will combo pretty well with itself. I think. No, I'm thinking of Smash is what it's called. Or Sunder in the original version. I will say that, like, the new names of moves was one of the biggest, like, hurdles for me, like, coming and playing this version of the game. Alright, gotta go get the campaign fund. Defend a whole bunch. Get my little HP increase. Pretty good. I'll probably end this scenario with like less than 100 hit points. So, when I originally played this game, I didn't actually, at the time, know there was 2 endings to Amelia's scenario. That was something I found out many years later. And this scenario is where what ending you get is decided. So when you follow Joker, into the underground area, into the manhole under the parking lot, there is an optional boss down here. So you're supposed to go up first, but when you go up, Joker runs away, and then if you go down from here, there's a cave, a dead-end cave, that takes you to a boss. And when you beat the boss, it will, by the way, hit L1 to run. And then if you beat the boss, Amelia finds an item called the Purple Eye. She's like, well, I gave this to Ren. Why does Joker have it? And then the scenario ends. For some reason, that right there causes you to get the bad ending, where at the end of the game, Amelia shoots Joker. Spoiler alert, Joker is a mask that is possessing Ren's body. So if you get the Purple Eye, you kill Ren, and then Amelia basically has a breakdown and she's done. But if you just leave, you get the good ending. And I guess the implication is maybe that you know, she chased him, she cornered him, he dropped the purple eye, and like having that item on him was one of the things that was allowing him to keep his humanity. And so at the end there, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense. $3,000. So next is the Yaruto base. One of the ironic things is that the purple eye protects you against gaze attacks, and is a very, 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 very good item to have equipped for the final boss of Amelia's campaign, because the boss likes to open up with a bunch of gaze attacks. So if you have something like, if you've got a monster in your lineup, putting a purple eye on them is very good. The purple eye also allows you to cast Phantasm Shot, which is whatever, but it's decent for monsters because it allows them to use their JP, which they don't generally have a use for. For example, all monster abilities use WP, with the exception of one particular monster who's special, but generally monsters only use WP, and the only way to use their JP is to have something equipped on them that allows them to cast a spell, like the purple eye. One of the neat things about SaGa Frontier Remastered is that they added a bunch of stuff to the Azelis scenario. And one of the things that they added 2 additional ways to get out of Fensaturu, and then they added, soft added, I guess, some of the cut content back in, so you can like go in and like have, they're called, what do they call them? Mystic walks. But there's like, Azelis will go and speak to like notable mystics. So she goes and speaks to Dr. Nusakan in Kurong. She speaks with the head of the what is it? The head of the bioresearch lab, and she speaks with Furdo in the Magic Kingdom. I want to take care of this real quick. Gotta fight this guy. Beyblade and I guess Phantasm Shot is my best bet here. Yeah. But the two, one of the 2 other ways that Azelis can leave Fensaturu is she gets sold off to the Trinity base, and it leads directly into this scene right here. Let's see. What do I want to do? What was I gonna do? Well, first off, let's do this. Where did I get that buckler? I didn't want to come there. Let's see, we want to go up 1 floor. Yes. Up 1 floor into this room right here to recruit Zazma. Definitely want to have Zazma. Zazma is the key. Okay, Zazma. Just going to ignore all these fights here. We're going to go down and down, and we can't go through that door. So if I remember correctly, we got to go through this door to go up. I am terrible at dodging monsters in this game. That has not changed. That will never change. Now we just gotta fight this mech guy. Should be simple enough. And we just want to do a burning smash. Getting quite a bit of HP ups. I might end up with over 100 hit points. Lucky. Still not gonna help. I would need something in the realm of probably 300 or more hit points to make an appreciable difference on like survival in the that's yeah. I don't really need the EMES tag. That's what's there, by the way. It's an item called the EMES tag. Okay, so now we have White Rose, Zosma, and Azelis in the party. And we've got to get one more person. But first I want to get the campaign fund. Defend, 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 defend. 104. Commando Amelia. By the way, they didn't fix any of the bugs in this version of the game, like, at all. So, like, everything that was in the previous game is still the same. So, the Commando and the, what else is it? Let me just, which way do I want to go? Yeah, I gotta go down this way. In here. Here, over here, up here. So, but like a couple of the costumes don't do anything, essentially. Amelia still has a, is still literally the worst person in the game to use guns, despite being positioned as such. I still always give her guns, because even if you are absolutely terrible at using guns, it is still incredibly easier to spark all of the gun abilities than it is the high-end, like, sword and martial arts abilities. And the reason that makes it so simple is because of the way you learn gun abilities and magic. So you've seen me spark abilities, right, in combat with a little light bulb. The way you learn gun and magic abilities is you learn them, you get a chance to learn them after combat ends. So if you're learning those, if you're doing a lot of efficient grinding, which is really easy to do with certain setups, especially with like mechs and monsters, it's really easy to get a monster that can, or a mech. Amelia can't get mechs, but everybody can get at least a monster. So you could get a monster like, you could go recruit Cotton from the Bioresearch Lab, put Supersonic at the top of his list, get into one fight, he'll turn into a Sonic Bat. And then you go into, what is it called? You go Supersonic Bat, you go to Say's Tomb, right? And you get the Magatama from the bottom of the there, and then you equip it. It's an accessory that gives you the attack Sacred Song, and you basically put a bunch of I forget what it's called. There's an accessory that's like +5 to your psychic stat. I think it's psychic that keys off of. Anyway, you could basically bump up the stat that Sacred Song uses and sweep every fight. So you can very, very quickly get powerful. In addition to that, in the Shingro ruins, there's a crashed ship. So the western ruins, there is a monster called the Sonic Bat, which is the same one Cotton can turn into. Relatively easy. First off, let's quick save, and then we're going to go grab the campaign fund, and then we're going to go finish our preparations for the final boss. Okay. So we have 7,900 credits. So first things first, we need to go get silence. Okay, so I need to move you, and you there. I need to buy 15 of those. Buy 5 more. Anyway. Now I need to go to Luminous. We need to go in here and tempt away. That man right there on the right is who we want to get. His name is Silence. And to recruit him, he's stuck in Omble. He's stuck in the Shadow Realm here because his shadow is stuck in Omble. And his shadow is right up here. So Shadow is a really good mystic to recruit if you can recruit him. Not every character can recruit him, unfortunately. For example, where do I want to go? Up here. I don't remember Omble off the top of my head. I want to go to the left first. Okay. We're looking for Amelia's shadow. I see Gen, blue, red. That's not Amelia. Is that her? Yeah, that's her. Okay. But the thing that makes Silence a really powerful mystic to recruit is because if you look at, I don't have White Rose in here, so I'll show you in a. I do not understand why these freaking things like to. Just die. That's not Amelia. I thought I got Amelia over here. There she is, right there. Look at her. That's zealous. Whatever. That's her, right? I'm fairly certain that's her. Yep. Shadows can't carry rocket launchers. I don't know if you knew this. It's against the law. But now we have silence. But the reason that silence is so good... arts. So if you look at White Rose, she just knows Fey Blade. Or Mystic Blade. Zosma knows all three. Silence knows all three. So the criteria for you learning the Mystic abilities is an HP requirement. For some reason, and it's probably a bug, but for some reason, Silence has all three of them. Right? So he bypasses the HP requirement, whereas White Rose would have to gain, I don't know, like 200 hit points or something like that to get all of her abilities. Yeah, we're just going to do that. So now that I've got Silence in the group, we've got to power him up. And to do that, we're going to go to Shrike. And we're going to go to the tomb over here, Say's tomb. I've mentioned this before. Now, I'm not going to grab all three of the items. So, Say's tomb is a good place to come and loot early. If you are going for a, if you're not going to be taking in, messing with any of the, what is it called? If you're not going to be doing anything with any of the, glitches like the junk shop trick or the Tachonomics. I had to think about what it was called for a moment. So we want to use this. This is a Magistone, by the way. We want to defend. Alright, and now we just want to Feyblade and Feyblade. And hopefully we get... So we gotta try that again. Do that again and correctly this time. You know what? Since I have this buckler, let's go ahead and put it on you. Elemental focus, yes. And defend. Yeah, okay, that helped. That was pretty good. Little damage that I didn't take. Let's see. And we want to do Feyblade. If I get lucky and don't get deflected, We'll absorb it. And we get a Murakamo, which is whatever. But the Murakamo is a 33 attack power sword, which is really, really high if you come here straight away. So, obviously, like, you know, he starts with attack power 19. She starts with an attack power 15 sword. 33 is pretty high until it's basically as high as you're going to get unless you go and buy a 0 sword, which is more or less the most powerful sword you can just buy. So, yeah, coming here early gives you lots of really good equipment, because you can get, there's just 3 really good pieces of equipment here. Well, 2, and then like 1 that is good for a good portion of them. So the sword is kind of meh after pretty quickly, but like it's a good like starter weapon. The item we're fixing to get here is the shield, and it is excellence for the entire game, because it is the thing that makes the shield excellent, so excellent, is that it absorbs water. Absorbing water is a luxury that like is a thing that you like really like gotta get like really quickly. The main reason, by the way, we came here was not for those items. The main reason we came here was to absorb those 2 monsters. 2 sets of monsters into our Feyblade and our Mystic Boots. We did that so we could get, it's like plus 13 to both, to like all your physical stats, so strength, mobility, and I want to say vitality. It's a pretty good boost. It's basically the best boost we're going to get for something that is so easy to get out of the way, you know? I don't need to come in here. I don't know why I went in there. We're done. And this place, we do want a quick save. Now I need to go to Kurong, and we need to go to Almi. Why do we need to go to Almi? Well, we have 1 more mystic weapon we need to fill up. And we got to recruit a character. I wanted to get that max cure. Having another one is probably good. Okay, so there are some items. This is the basement of Almi Manor. There's a lot of really good stuff to grab here. Deeper in. Including this. No, it's this one. This is jet boots, I think. Yeah. So jet boots are really, really good. Let's see. Alright, so first off, one of you has this shield on, right? Yeah, we'll start with you. See, it's elemental resistance water. This is the devil squid. So we want to mystic gloves, and then we want to assassinate. Get that in there. And then you're gonna die, that's fine. We're just gonna mystic gloves you until we absorb you. And this gets us. So the stat bonuses on the Devil Squid are not great. It's +8 across the board. So it's 8 strength, mobility, intelligence, concentration, psychic, vitality. So it's +8 to all of that. So it's decent. But the real reason to do it is it teaches you Tiger Rampage. Tiger Rampage is really good. We bring her along, let her join. And then we're going to run down here and we're going to grab the rest of these treasures. Armored glove, shell bracer, which is whatever. Now, there's actually a treasure down here that I didn't know about until my last playthrough of this game. Like, I did not know about it until the remastered version. When I basically 100%. So right here, there's a sword called the Jackal Sword, which is also attack power 33, just like the Murakama. And I want to come over here and get, well, I don't want to fight you, but I want to get there's some rubber boots that I want to grab. Nope, the Pearl Heart. And leather boots. That's the bottom. So that Pearl Heart is another waterproof item. And I wanted to come down here and get it so that I could use it when I get my other mystic, his so let's bring everybody in. So Messerithim has this blue elf on. So the Mellow Ring is waterproof. And the blue elf is also waterproof, but I can't move the blue elf to somebody else, unfortunately. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this, and then we're going to put Pearl Heart on you. So, and we're going to suck up some devil squids for a moment. So we're going to assassinate Mystic Glove. You defend. I'm just bringing the two of them in the fight so that they can get some HP, essentially. I could have brought White Rose into the previous fight, but it doesn't really matter. Just a little bit of hit points matters. Let's see. Do you have anything in your Feyblade already? You do not. Does it matter? No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter, and we're not going to bother doing it. Alright, so that's done now. So I'm actually powerful enough, I could, in theory, just go fight the boss right now. Doing so, there is, I am going to do the junk shop trick to kind of raise my chances. So where is it? Junk shop is in other scrap. So if you're not familiar with the junk shop trick, something about sell it. There's a combination of bugs here. So you buy the quality of items that you are supposed to be able to get is based on your hit points, and you can tell kind of like where you're at in the list by how much he charges. So 300 is the lowest, and then selling repair kits moves you up in that list. Like moves you up on the rank list. The other one is, for some reason, if you look over here, going into selling and then doing this, it sets the bit for like whatever it is you're trying to buy. It sets the items left to like the position in that menu. Okay, so but like it's some combination of like your credits and like what you're selling and all this other stuff, and yeah, anyway. Okay, so we want to do this. Trying to kind of see where I'm at in the... You always have a chance of getting junk and broken bumpers. I don't really want cyber suits. I would rather have warlord armor, but I might be at I might have so much money that I can't get warlord's armor. It might just be cyber suits all day every day. I think it's cyber suits all day every day. That's fine. I want 5 Excel shields. That's 3, maybe 4. I think that's... Yeah, that's all the Excel shields I need. So the reason I want the Excel shield, right? So you look at the buckler over there. It has a 20% chance to drop to block slashing and blunt. The Excel shield is 28 for slashing, blunt, and piercing, and the Mitsugami is 24, but it also blocks heat and nullifies water. So this is a slightly better physical shield, and the things that I want to block are entirely physical. In particular, I want to block blunt attacks. Definitely want to block the blunt attacks. Okay, so we want to put... Let's see if I can't get lucky and get a... Yeah, like I said, it's all cyber... I think it's all cyber suits all day. Okay, but the shields is all I wanted. We're done here. And now we want to get... I want to put the rubber boots on. I'm trying to think here. Does the Angel Brooch protect against death? I don't think it does. That's fine. I want this armored glove, I think. No. I want defendwear or hyperwear? I think it's defendwear. It's a cheaper one. padded close. 2, 4, 5. Padded close. So the two things I want to protect the most for is I want to get my blunt defense as high as possible, and I want to get my shock defense as high as possible for Mesrith. It doesn't matter about everybody else. Everybody else has got... I mean, getting everybody else's defense is good. Defense higher is good, and I am going to do so. But, yeah, it's not as much of a priority. In fact, I'm going to put the Angel Brooch on you, and no, I'm not. I'm going to put Armor Glove. We'll put boots on. It's fine. There's a guy down here that sells boots. You. Jet boots. Alright. You're about as good as you're gonna get. You want the padded clothes, and that's fine. I'll equip everybody. You want the cyber suit, the padded clothes, the angel brooch, and I guess that's fine. You want that. That, and padded clothes. I'm going to make a hard save here. Just in case. Alright, let's go on. We're almost done. No training required here. And now we're at the final dungeon area. And we're just gonna blow past all these enemies, and the only one we're gonna fight is the one that's required, which is a guy on the bridge, and that's it. So it's this guy. We're going to defend. We're going to use our JP here. I want to save my WP. Do you have any way to attack when you run out of... Where is it? Hand blaster. Cure. Cure. You're good. Let's see. I'm going to put a power cure on you and a max cure on you. I guess 2 cures. They're probably not going to need to heal, because they're going to be attacking every round. I was trying to be slick there and dodge that guy. It did not work. Well, it did work, but I hit the other one. Quick save. One last check here. Everybody's at full enough. Silence and Zosma are not going to need their JP, so it's whatever. This might take a try or two. So if we get lucky, we'll get the good combos. Alright? That's all we're asking for. We want to get lucky and get the good combos. Alright, so we want to do Hide Behind, Tiger Rampage, Tiger Rampage, and then we want to do throw a cure on her, and her Reign of Life. So we didn't get the good combo. So the good combo is Hide Behind will combo with Tiger Rampage. I didn't get the second good combo either. So basically I gotta do 25,000 points of damage before I run out of HP and JP. Or excuse me, WP. And it's not looking good. If you get really lucky and... So I'm going to get 3 Tiger Rampages from Silence. He has enough WP for 3 of them. Okay, that's good. So I want... So if all 3... So if Hide Behind and both Tiger Rampages combo, it's about 6k damage. 6.5k. 6,500 or so. So the reason that this is possible is because of a thing called the Mystic Coefficient. Mystics, or high mystics in particular, take an absurdly low amount of damage from lower mystics. So high mystics take less damage from low mystics. Diva is a low mystic. So White Rose, Zosma, and Silence are all high mystics. Mesmerism is not. So she takes normal damage, but she's worth bringing in here because she's got Reign of Life, although I can only do it 2 more turns. This is looking like a failure. So we're actually, I'm going to go ahead and just reset that. We're going to try again. But that's the general thing. We're just going to Tiger Rampage the boss to death. I might have been able to pull it through. The big issue is running out of LP for Amelia. So I might have actually been able to pull that one off. Maybe I should have tried. Because it wasn't going that bad. Truthfully. Alright, so hide behind. Tiger Rampage. Tiger Rampage. So if you feel saucy, and I didn't teach her hide behind, because I generally don't like doing that, but like if you teach White Rose hide behind, you can have her do it as well, but you do run the risk of losing Mesrithim. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. We just need to do, like I said, 25k damage, which is, it's not an insurmountable amount. You do got to get a little bit lucky. This right here is where throwing White Rose, throwing Mesrithim into a couple of those battles so she could proc a couple of hit points is useful, because in my experience she takes right at 200 points of damage from that move that just happened. And as you can see, she took 206 there. She starts with 200, so she's just barely on the cusp of having enough hit points. So if you can get her 10 or 15 more hit points, boom, you're good. Alright. And that's what you want to see right there. For that cool 6,000 points of damage. That's a little bad, but whatever. Okay, so you're now out of... We'll use his last WP with Blade, and then Rain of Life. And hopefully, the boss won't kill Mesrithim. If she does, well then, fight's over. You can see where, like, the big concern is running out of LP for Amelia. Speaking of, how much LP does Amelia have left? She has 6. That's plenty. Okay, so Power, Tiger Rampage, Mystic Glove. I no longer care whether Mesrithim lives or dies. So we're gonna do this 500 points of damage at the time, it looks like. that victory rune on. Victory rune. So one of the interesting things about weapon up is status effects in this game wear off, but weapon up doesn't. At least I don't think it does. I might be misremembering that, but I don't think it does. Okay, you got another Tiger Rampage in you. This is your last Tiger Rampage. Hoping for a combo, but you let me down. So now we just Mystic Glove the boss until one side loses. That's it. I'm probably not going to revive her again. We're gonna beat the boss. 1,250 points of damage at a time. It's not always this close. And even then, I'm not sure how close this actually is. Because our three main guys are doing pretty well. White Rose can die pretty easily. She's only got 175 hit points. But that's... In fact, I'm going to have her defend. She's good. Stop! Oof. Yeah, we gotta... Oof. This is probably a loss. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I missed. Can't believe I missed. Can't believe I missed. One LP left. One LP in a dream. Let's go. One hit point in a dream. Shocking Veil, come on. Alright, everybody else taking the hits. Taking the hits for Amelia. Get some good use out of them shields. Okay. One hit point in a dream. Let's go. No, it's over. Oh well. Let's see. I've been getting unlucky with the... I've just been getting generally unlucky with the... Do you have... You don't. You don't have any attack magic. You have the hand blaster. I could have been using that. I don't know why it wasn't. Anyway. So this fight's a bit, you know, RNG, heck, but it's really not that bad. Just try it a few times. So hide behind Tiger Rampage and Tiger Rampage. If we get lucky, alright, so that's not the end of the world. Like, what we want to see is alright, that's decent. Okay, that's not good. We want to see either a level 3 or a level 2 combo. Okay, that's good. So if you get really lucky and you get like 3 level 3 combos on your first 3 turns, that's most of the boss's hit points. Because remember, the boss has 1,800, excuse me, 25k hit points, so that'd be 18k right off the bat. Alright, White Rose, you need to get up. You're not gonna live. She's not gonna attack everybody. She's gonna... Okay, if this doesn't work, give me a level 2. Thank you. So the reason hide behind works is, so my mystics both have, you know, 58 mobility, which obviously that determines turn order. So like I have 58 of that, and Amelia has way less than that, but hide behind has priority, so it always goes first in combat. See where it says enemy element, see it says /fast, that means it goes first. So you're done. Come on, Amelia, give me a combo. I'm not taking this one. Alright. Wish I had something that gave resistance to, what is it called? Wish I had something that gave resistance to, paralysis, but I don't have that. So, like, this is a short enough, like, speed run, like, if we were doing a speed run, that, like, you would just reset the whole thing and, like, do everything up to this point again, and, like, hopefully you got a good diva fight. because you could just do everything correctly, and it's really kind of up on what Diva does. Like, that she doesn't, you gotta get lucky, and you gotta get the combos, and then you gotta, not have, like, the right people die. So that's 1,400. Oh, right off the bat. Alright, well. Come on, Amelia. Nice. So that's 6. That's 10. It's 10K. All right. Let's do this. That's not good. Okay, Tiger Rampage. Phantasm Shot. I think certain parts of Phantasm Shot can actually combo with Tiger Rampage. But largely, you're probably better off doing Mystic Gloves. Alright, cool. We've recovered. That wasn't very nice of you. She's only got 1 LP left. Yeah. Miss, huh? I wasn't expecting it to really do anything. $6 LP. Mystic Gloves, and Phantasm Shot, I guess. Well, every little bit of damage is probably going to count, so we're going to definitely do that. Bye, you're dead. Ooh, this is going to be close. Ooh, that didn't hit her. That's good. As long as she doesn't, like, Raffle combo Amelia to death, I think we got this. Because that Shocking Veil is going to give me some extra damage. Alright, White Rose, you dead now. Oh, it's all up to Zosma. No, don't do that. What's wrong with you? I think I had 1 LP left there. Again. Yeah, it can get pretty clutch if you don't get lucky on the combos. Like usually, like on average, I would say that you can get at least a few level 2 combos. So, because like, so you've got so just a naked tiger rampage is 1400. A level 2 combo does 3k, and then a level 3 does 6. So if you can get at least 3 or 4 level 2 combos, you're in a pretty good position. I got pretty unlucky, like just overall. But it all worked out in the end. And that is the end of my Christmas video. Before we go anywhere, I do want to actually show you this really cool... so you get Rufus, Joker, Annie, Lisa, there's Silence, Doll. Where is it? There's Mondo, who is the guy who was the second leader of the Trinity base. My favorite art, though, is... Let me find it. It's not in the original game. They don't show it, and they put it in here. It's this Gradius Companion. Like, this is like one of my one of my favorite like art cards that they show. It's really cool. So anyway, I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Goodbye.